YTBC, what's the deal? Now, I've been following Deontay Wilder and Alexander Povetkin ever since, Deontay Wilder won his title against Bermane Stiverne. I've been wanting a Povetkin fight. Now, I've made countless videos. I made videos asking what the hell is taking so long? Why isn't this fight coming up? I've made videos about Deontay Wilder accusing Povetkin of steroids and claiming that he wouldn't fight him. I've made videos about Povetkin wanting a title shot and then taking a Marius Watch fight. I made videos about I thought Povetkin should have just fought Deontay Wilder after the walk fight, although it only would have been like a month and a half training camp. I've gone back and forth with this, and I've just made a video the other day talking about, hey, I thought Deontay Wilder was scared because there were some guys saying Deontay Wilder wouldn't even let the negotiations get this far. They thought he was going to drop his title soon after he beat Artur Szpilka. Okay, so I'm going to be consistent with the story itself. Okay, so I'm reading this article. I will leave this article in the description. It says Alexander Povetkin, Deontay Wilder set for purse bids as talks fail. Okay. According to WBC mandatory challenger Alexander Povetkin, who has been waiting for his chance against heavyweight ruler Deontay Wilder, the fight will now go to purse bids. Speaking with TASS, the Russian star said talks between his people and Wilder's people failed. Okay, the purse bid is set for the 26th of this month, and Andrei Ryabinsky said the fight is going to purse bid is more convenient for us. Talks failed. There will be trade negotiations. Okay. We have some time, Ryabinsky said. We are preparing for the purse bid, which was earlier scheduled in Mexico on February 26th and is now relocated to the United States. The purse bid is even more convenient for us. Everything is objective. The side offering more money will organize the bout. Okay. So, again, now, even reading on this article, people are saying, oh, he's going to vacate his title. He's not going to fight Povetkin. I don't know what it is about people just being so scared of Alexander Povetkin, or why there's this narrative that people are scared of Alexander Povetkin. Povetkin has come from a rich amateur background. He has the skills and fundamental of any heavyweight boxer out there. In my opinion, as far as active fighters, he has the second best resume, in my opinion, only to Vladimir Klitschko. I like Alexander Povetkin. Won the medal. Who he beat? Roberto Camarelli when he won that. So I like him. I really do like Alexander Povetkin, but he's not a boogeyman to me, because when I watch fights, I'm so far ahead of the boogeyman shit. I don't believe in that. All right, I'm 35 years old. There's no such thing as a boogeyman in or outside the ring. So I don't see just boogeyman, because he didn't look like the boogeyman against Marco Huck, and that was a questionable fight. He didn't look like the boogeyman against Vladimir Klitschko. Now, he did look very impressive against Mike Perez in his other fights. Carlos Takam was a really good fight. Even the Chagayev fight was a good back and forth fight. He's had some very good fights, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't like Alexander Povetkin, and he also didn't look like the boogeyman when he was in the care of what's the dude's name? Teddy Atlas was training him. He didn't look like the boogeyman during that stage either, although he did rack up some very good wins. Very solid. Okay, he's very solid, and he's great to me, in my opinion, Povetkin is great at just being fundamentally sound. He beat undefeated Eddie Chambers, Chris Bird, Larry Dono, guys who are pure boxers. I like Povetkin, but it's just like this, everybody's scared of Povetkin. It's like, no. I mean, if you want to say you think Deontay Wilder is, I don't think Deontay Wilder's scared of him. If anything, I think his team is doing this. But Povetkin, I mean, Wilder, the man, I don't think he's scared. I think he'll fight Povetkin in an hour if he had to. You know what I mean? But what I do think is, it's going to go to purse bid, and if Ryan Binsky and they win this purse bid, they have to go to Russia. Deontay Wilder, you can't vacate your title, man. You can't. You're going to look like a chump. I don't want to hear about you think the judge is this and the judge is that. If they win this purse bid, if nothing gets settled, they send this purse bid is ordered for the 26th. So if something doesn't happen and it goes to purse bid, if you vacate your title, man, that's going to be some pussy shit. You can't vacate your title. You can't vacate your title. Tyson Fury, I mean, damn all the history. Charles Martin is about to go to the UK. Charles Martin went looking for on the road fights. He offered Joseph Parker the fight. They couldn't get the money up, so then he offered Anthony Joshua the fight. It was never a discussion about coming here. And some of you may argue and say, oh, he didn't have a choice. He doesn't have a fan base. He doesn't have it. He went looking. See, it's one thing to say, you know what, let's try to do everything we can here, you know, and then, okay, you're forced into some other shit outside the country. No, this man went looking for some outside fights. Deontay Wilder, I've seen you fight overseas before. You know what I mean? When you went and fought Ali Harrison. You have to travel, man. I'm not going to be that fan on here, that American fan is going to stick behind you vacating. That's not going to be this channel. I like Deontay Wilder, but I'm not going to be that channel saying, yeah, man, you know what, man? Fuck that, man. The belt don't mean nothing. No, 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 no. We're not doing the belt don't mean shit at the heavyweight division. Not on my channel. We're not. These belts mean something to me as a fan. So if you vacate that strap, that doesn't mean you're still not a top, 5 heavyweight. But to me, that's going to let me know that your heart isn't in the right place when it comes to this boxing game. When you just vacating titles because you don't want to travel. You pretty much end all your fights by knockout anyways. So I know you're going into this fight looking for the knockout. Although Wilder has showed that he could fight off his back foot and go deep into fights a la Bermane Stiverne, Johan Duhaupas, so on and so forth. Even Spilka pushed him some rounds. So you can't vacate, fam. You can't vacate. Charles Martin showed that he's not going to vacate. And I'm not even going to use the guys from the past, the Ali's. And, I'm not even going to use them. We'll just go current. Charles Martin showed that he's not going to vacate. All right. Vladimir Klitschko came over here to fight Jennings for Jennings' title shot. Povetkin is a former champion. I'll give him that. But if you vacate this shit, man, I'm gonna make a vid and I'm gonna talk about it. So hopefully they take this to a purse bid. I want the fight at the MGM Grand, because if I really had it my way, I wanted it at the outdoors at Caesars. If they had some type of outdoor event, at Caesars, that's what I really wanted. But me just, I guess the nostalgia kinda, I wanted it at MGM. Not for no home cooking. I just want to see the motherfuckers get in there and brawl and bang it out. I wanted it at MGM because that's just, I'm a heavyweight fan. I like fights at MGM. But if it happens in Russia, the motherfucker happens to knock his ass out in Russia. But if you vacate, man, it's going to look really bad. And there's no excuse you're going to be able to tell me. Even if you say, I don't want to go to Russia because, the Russia drug testing agencies, they're not, they're fluky and you can't trust in them. Okay, well, there's shit over here you can't trust in and fluky. Are we going to say that we put all of our trust in USADA and WADA, Yamama, look, man, you're not going to deter me for getting pissed off if you vacate your titles, okay? I'm not one of those fans that's going to just, follow whatever these guys say. If any of these sides fuck up this fight because of some type of, small, minuscule fucking reason, I'm going to be pissed off, because this is a good fight. It should happen. The title holder versus his mandatory challenger. Let's get this shit done, all right? This shit's getting kind of embarrassing, man. Let's get this done. If this falls apart because nobody wants to travel, I'm going to be pissed off, all right? YTBC, I'm out.